Hello, my name is Audrey Marine, and this is a channel all about cross stitch. Now, my regular content, you may know, is a mix of Flosstube episodes, Stitch With Me videos, and tutorials, but today I'm doing something a little bit different, and I'm going to talk to you about creating your own Flosstube channel. I've been looking back at my experience as a creator over the past almost 3 years, asking myself what I would share with my former self if I could, and other people looking to join the Flosstube community for the first time. Now, everything I'm going to share with you today is my own opinion. It's based on my own experiences, my own priorities, and personal preferences. I hope it will be helpful to you, but I've also linked below 2 videos that I think you should watch if you are serious about creating your own Flosstube channel. The first video is from the Giddy Stitcher. She is a multi-crafter and has been on YouTube for years now, and at this point has almost 20,000 subscribers, so I think she's worth the watch. The second video that I have linked below is from the YouTube Creators channel, and it takes you step by step through the process of creating a YouTube channel within your YouTube account. Also in this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to create a better video, 5 tips on better engagement, and at the end, 5 tips on how to be a better viewer. All right, well, let's get into it. My top 10 things to consider once you've decided to start your own Flosstube channel. Number 1, goals. This is the first on everybody's list. What are you trying to achieve in creating this Flosstube channel? Do you want to document your stitching? Do you want to connect with other Flosstubers in the community? Or do you possibly want to create a brand for yourself and have a monetized channel? Whatever your reasons, they're valid, but understanding those reasons will help you create content and inform your decisions moving forward. Number 2, time. This takes a lot of time to put together, guys. You can assume that when you see a 1-hour video from me, that it has taken me at least 3 hours to create. There is recording time, editing time, as well as processing and publishing on YouTube time. I also fill in that description box for my viewers. There are a lot of little things that add up so that I have what I feel is a nice polished product. 3, cost. Now, creating Flosstube videos doesn't actually have to cost you anything. You are welcome to spend as much or as little as you're comfortable with. But I'll tell you, in the almost 3 years that I've been creating videos, I have spent less than $20. The only purchase I've made on particular equipment, specifically for recording Flosstube videos, was a gooseneck phone stand that connects directly to my desk. I'm using it now. It holds my phone at an appropriate height and has been a great investment. Number 4, lighting. Now, I prefer to use natural lighting for 2 reasons. 1, it's free. And 2, I feel that it really does best highlight stitching, which is what we're all here to see. If you don't have access to good natural light, you may have to invest or may feel that you should invest in artificial lighting equipment. There are so many different products on the market. Give something inexpensive a shot and see if it works for you. Number 5, equipment and software. Now, I'm going to reference again that video that I recommended by the Giddy Stitcher because she gets into a little bit more about editing software and audio quality and all that. So I'm going to leave that to her. I'm just going to say that as long as you have some basic recording equipment like a smartphone, you can go ahead and get started. But if you have a laptop with software like iMovie, something like that, you will be able to produce a more polished product for your videos, probably something that you're going to be a little bit happier with than just simple recording that you slap up on YouTube. Number 6, preparation. I do make notes, I gather projects and charts, and I think about what I'm going to talk about before I ever sit down to record a video. This helps me produce what I feel is a better product. Number 7, style. I'm going to reference again the Giddy Stitcher because she had a great way of figuring out your own style, what you want to convey to your viewers going forward with your videos. But just know, basically, everybody's unique, everybody has a different aesthetic, and ask yourself, what do you want to present to the Flosstube community? What style is your stitching? What do you want to share with the Flosstube community? 8, schedule. You are much more likely to gain traction in the Flosstube community if you produce videos at a regular interval. Now, when I started, I produced videos every 3rd Saturday. I thought this was good. 3 weeks in between each video with a regular release date was really good. What I eventually found out was that I didn't want to be locked in to just Saturdays and every third Saturday. So I became a little more flexible with my schedule and eventually released videos about once a month on random days whenever it suited me. It wasn't a regular schedule, but my viewers could expect at least one video from me per month. Now going forward, I release Flosstube extras on the weekends, and then I still have a regular Flosstube episode released sometime during the month, sometimes 2 of them during the month, if I feel I have enough content to share. 9, comments. Now, as you release your first Flosstube episode, it is likely that you will get nothing but encouraging comments from happy viewers to see another Flosstuber on the scene. However, as you move forward in your Flosstube journey, there may come a time where you will get the odd, snarky, condescending, or downright mean comment. These do happen. They are a reality of our community, an unfortunate reality of just putting yourself out there. Try not to take it personally, but understand that it may happen. Number 10, growth. You may not be an overnight success. I was not. But I feel now, after 3 years, I have created a community. I have built so many wonderful friendships by doing this. I am happy with the growth that I've seen and the success that I've had. I don't care that I wasn't an overnight success. You may not be either. But if your goal really is to connect with other Stitchers, you will do that just by putting out a Flosstube episode, guaranteed. So if you got through all that and you still think you want to make a Flosstube video, great. I've got 5 tips on how to make a better video. Number 1, take notes. It seems really obvious, but a lot of us don't do it, and even I sometimes don't do it. But starting out, I do think it is good practice. Don't write paragraphs and paragraphs and expect to read from them the entire time. Make bulleted notes, and that way you're sure to hit every point that you want to as you go along through the video. Number 2, eliminate your ums. I know this is easier said than done, but I do actually have a trick for it. It worked for me and it worked for another Flosstuber, and it may work for you as well. Now, if you're new to my channel, you may not know that my husband is a professional broadcaster. He literally talks for a living. And when I told him about my ums and my hms, he said that he had a trick for me. Now, as you are talking to a camera, it can feel very awkward. And oftentimes you get to a point where you're stuck and you don't know where you want to go to next. And those pauses are what we instinctively want to fill with an or some other filler word. That's what they're called, filler words. So what you can do is, instead of saying is to just say nothing. You get to a point, you don't know where you want to go from here, or you've forgotten a word, or you've forgotten the name of a chart. You don't have to say you can say nothing. You can continue like that. And if you go back and watch any of my Flosstube episodes, you may now recognize there are some pauses. Those pauses, though, are not as noticeable as or other filler words. So as you're going through, as you're recording, as you're talking to the camera, if you get to a point where you just don't know what it is that you want to say, pause. Pauses are less noticeable and more natural than ums. 3, hold stuff up for longer than you think you need to. Okay? So we hold things up. We hold things up for what we feel is a long time. But you have to consider that oftentimes people who are watching your video are not actually watching your video. They're listening to your video, but they're stitching or they're working on some other craft. So what you need to do while you're talking is to hold up whatever piece it may be. If it's stitching, if it's a chart, hold it up. Tell us all about it. Any questions that you feel you may have as a viewer are the same questions that your viewers are going to have of you. So hold that piece up for a lot longer than you think you need to. And that way, by the time your viewer has finished that row or tucked in that tail and they look up, they can still see what it was that you were talking about without having to rewind. Number 4, limit the chatter. Now, as you go along and create more videos and collect a fan base of loyal viewers, they may be more interested in your ramblings and your personal anecdotes. But as you're starting out and just creating the first few videos, people are going to be more interested in your stitching, what you actually have to show them, than they are in your great Aunt Gertrude and her recent trip to Poughkeepsie. If it's not related to the stitching, don't share it. But later on, you can continue to share a little bit more about yourself so that your viewers can get to know you, not necessarily your great Aunt Gertrude. Number 5, be yourself. I know this seems like a really obvious one, but as you continue to create Flosstube videos, if you continue to create Flosstube videos, it will be easier on you if you just are yourself. Now, as one Flosstuber once told me, we share our true selves on Flosstube, but not necessarily our whole selves. So don't think that just because we expect open and honest, true representation of your personality, that you have to share absolutely everything about yourself. It's not necessary, it's not required, nobody expects it. So you can share as much or as little personal information about yourself as you like. Just know that if you ever get into some minutia that's not related to stitching, you may lose some viewers' interest. All right, you've recorded your first Flosstube video and you're ready to put it up. What do you do next? I've got 5 tips for better engagement once you hit that publish button. Number 1, choose a nice thumbnail. Once you upload a video onto YouTube, it's going to generate for you 2 or 3 suggested thumbnails, and likely they're going to be horrendous. Take a couple minutes, either before you record or after you record, to take some selfies with something that you showed on the video and something that you think will attract viewers, and use that as your thumbnail. Number 2, introduce yourself quickly and get to stitching soon. Let's assume that your Flosstube number 1, your very first episode, is popping up on home screens all over the world. You have a chance to get noticed by a lot of new viewers. Let's assume that you've selected an attractive thumbnail, something that's getting a lot of attention. People are going to do one of 2 things. They're either going to click on it and start viewing your video, or they're going to do what I am guilty of a lot of times, and they're just going to highlight it and allow YouTube to play a preview. Now that preview only lasts for about 35 seconds. And if I don't see your face or hear your voice in the first 35 seconds, I'm probably going to check out. Now that probably sounds like I'm being overly harsh and very impatient. Now, I am an impatient person, but also the reality is that I have a limited amount of time to watch Flosstube. I recognize that I have more time than others, but I do have a limited amount to watch Flosstube. So, if you can't tell me in the first 30 seconds why I should be watching you, then I might not be watching you. Number 3, use the description box. Viewers will likely have all sorts of questions. On your first video, most of your comments will probably just be encouraging comments, telling you something that they liked about the video, but there may be questions. You can anticipate questions and answer them and put those answers and information that you think your viewers may want in the description box. It is your friend, use it. Number 4, create an Instagram account that matches your YouTube account. So if you can have an Instagram account and a YouTube channel with the same handle, it will be easier for people to find you on both platforms. Oftentimes when I am watching YouTube, I will search on Instagram for the person that I am watching, not by name, but by the name of the YouTube channel. Number 5, you want engagement? Give engagement. Comment on other people's videos and posts on YouTube and social media. Promote yourself. It's okay to let people know that you are now part of the Flosstube community and you would like some attention. Now that we've gone through all that, I want to end this video with 5 tips on how to be a better viewer. Number 1, like. This is the easiest thing that you can do. Hit that like button if you are enjoying what you're watching. Even on this video, you can hit it, it's right there. Alternatively, as a creator, if you receive a thumbs down, don't take it personally. When I started creating videos here, I got several thumbs down on my videos, and I still do, it happens. But I realized I shouldn't take it personally. When someone hits the thumbs down button, what they're doing is they're trying to teach YouTube what they do and don't like on YouTube. So when someone hits a thumbs down, it's not necessarily that they don't like you or that you're doing something wrong. It's that they're just not interested in this content and they want something else. It's the same thing that happens when we watch something on Hulu. We finish a movie or a TV show and Hulu asks us to rate it. Give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you hit the thumbs up, it says something like, great, we'll suggest other content like this. If you hit the thumbs down, it says something like, we won't suggest this sort of thing to you anymore. That's all it is, so don't take it personally. Number 2, use the closed captioning and adjust playback speed as needed. I know that there are times that we might not be able to blast the volume or somebody is difficult to understand. Closed captionings are automatically generated on all YouTube videos. Just go down to settings and you'll see a little box that has CC. Give that a click and you'll automatically have closed captioning on your videos. Playback speed. A lot of people don't know about this one. If you are watching a video like this one and you find that I'm speaking too quickly or too slowly, you can go into settings, hit speed, and then you'll find that you can make it either faster or slower depending on your preferences. Number 3, do your own research. Are you watching a Flosstube episode and you've got a question? It's possible you can answer it yourself. First thing, go to that drop-down box because your Flosstubers may have already put the information that you're looking for right there. The next thing you can do if the information that you're looking for is not in that drop-down box is to check the comments. If you have a question, it's likely someone else had that same question. Check the comments, see if it's already been asked and answered by the creator. If you can't find it there, do a quick Google search. Whatever it is you're looking for, it's probably on Google. If after you have exhausted all of that, you still have the same question for your creator, go ahead and leave them a comment or send them a message on Instagram or via email if they provide those ways to contact them. Number 4, comment. A lot of times we may only want to comment when we're feeling frustrated or disappointed in something. This happens here on YouTube. This happens on Yelp. But if you are genuinely enjoying some content that has been created and put up on YouTube, go ahead and let the creator know that you are enjoying their content by leaving a supportive comment. Number 5, shop around. I think Somi Sarah says it best at the beginning of most of her videos when she says that she hopes you'll find something that you like in her videos and that you'll consider staying around, subscribing, and joining the Somi Sarah community. But if you don't, she hopes you'll go and check out other Flosstubers. I absolutely agree with that 100%. If you don't like what I am putting out, that doesn't mean that you won't like any Flosstubers. Go and shop around. Find something that you do like because there are so many people within the Flosstube community. There are different energies, there are different aesthetics and styles and tastes, people showing so many different things. If you like cross stitch and you kind of are interested in Flosstube, there is something out there for you. I know that was a lot to get through, but I'm so thankful to those of you who stuck around for the whole thing. I hope this was helpful. If you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I am not an expert, and again, everything that I've shared with you is just my own opinion, but I am happy with the success that I've had here on YouTube and hope that I could help someone else in the future. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Alternatively, if you have any other suggestions, if you are a veteran Flosstuber or creator of any kind and you have suggestions for possible creators, leave those in the comment section below. It would be very helpful. If you want to reach me on Instagram, you can find me there at StitchStitchBead. And until next time, when I have another regular Flosstube episode, very happy stitching to you all and happy creating.